Hey everyone, welcome back to Stranded Deep 100 Days Challenge and Achievements Run, all in one package, or whatever. I still have zero clue how to name this series. Last time we claimed an island as our home base, got some lumber, and started thinking about those terrifying sea monsters. And we're gonna continue in this episode because it's boss time, and yeah, we are gonna find these terrifying sea monsters. And yes, I kinda do hate the deep water. So let's see how much therapy I'm gonna need after this episode. So, to start with the trio of the bosses, let's start with some giant squid. So it's time to kick some calamari ass. But on the first attempt, the only ass that got kicked was mine. So it's round 2, baby. And I'm not sure how much I want to show from the actual fight, because these fights are quite boring. The gameplay of and the combat of Stranded Deep is very basic. So let's say just done. And turns out being in the water while fighting boss-sized squid is actually bad. So who would have guessed? Anyway, with the squid got rid of, again I can't say some words on YouTube, it's time to head home, save the game, and maybe start thinking about the next one. And if we are lucky, maybe we'll even stumble on the aircraft carrier that we will have to eventually, locate. Either way, by day 14, we have been slowly cruising from place to place, looting crates, checking wrecks and grabbing some clay where we can. Then I hit some great blue void. No islands in sight, just open waters. And I was kinda sure I hit the world border, but then I saw a dead whale floating by. Bad news is that I wanted to save before fighting another boss. Good news is that we found another boss. So I've been stuck deciding, do I risk fighting Megalodon without saving, or backtrack to nearby island and lose a little bit of time? Since it's nighttime anyway and I have to actually present this somehow on YouTube, and I'm not totally brain dead yet, I decided to play it safe. Backtracking it is. Hopefully I can still find the boss later on, because my navigation skills are, well, they belong to our home island, which is a landfill. Either way, I managed to save and found Meg again, so let's get into the fight. I never seen him get stuck this weird before. So yeah, we got off easily. Also, I noticed that he has a tracking device on his fin, which implies that someone somewhere knows there is a bloody Megalodon in the ocean. It's a nice detail, and why the hell did not army shut him down or some biologist capture him or something? I don't know. Either way, he's dead now. Good luck figuring that out. Either way, that means we have 2 bosses down, out of our way, and just 1 more to go. But it also so happens it's the worst one to locate, because you can't see much of the last one. So, on the way around, I found the aircraft carrier and saved the game on a nearby island. After that, I went ahead and located the final boss, the Abaya. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one makes me nervous. Not only we got it easy with Meg, but also out of all the bosses, Abaya always has been the biggest pain in my raft. And if you are wondering, how the hell did he find all these bosses and the aircraft carrier this fast? Is he cheating? Well, no. And yes. I finished the game 3 times already, and I used the cartographer map, as every sane person should. I'm playing without any mods, but before every session that I play, I just quickly check the cartographer map and take screenshot of it. I am terrible when it comes to navigation, so I don't care. You can judge me however you want. Either way, while waiting for the morning and messing around with a torch and goblin shark, I noticed something weird that probably could be used for a lot of the AI. And that's jumping on the raft makes the shark lose track of you for a second, and they just reset. Either way, now about Abaya. She's the worst. She isn't the healthiest boss, but is by far the most aggressive one, as well as the one that has potential to two-shoot us if we get unlucky. Also, it's the only fight you have to get into the water just to start the fight. Like fully into the water, fully submerged. On the bright side, it's the only boss with some kind of ground beneath us. I still don't like it, and I don't wanna do it, but there we go. And I forgot what the hell just happened there. I feel like this clip reminded me... whatever. Let's try for a fair fight now, maybe. And yeah, just what I thought. She's down. Really, the fight wasn't that easy as I make it seem. Like, I always struggle with Abaya. The other two bosses are rather easy. But yeah, hey. She's ready to be shipped to the nearest sushi bar. So, I don't know, let's just go back to our base and save or something. Before I go, I will dive down and grab all my spears. Just in case. I don't think we are gonna need them, really, but... You know, it's a wood, and wood is not a replenishable resource in this game. So yeah. This means that this episode we managed to get all 3 bosses down, which is awesome. And we also saved the game. So there is no way we have to fight any of these bosses ever again. And I can finally enjoy this tropical nightmare without the constant fear of death from below, because next time we head back to our glorious trash pile of a home base and start the Hermit Challenge. Time to lock ourselves on one island for 10 days and enjoy the true Tom Hanks experience. So I'm gonna catch you next time.